How many window washers you think had to die before they came up with that like magnetic thing you could do by yourself that attaches to the other side?
Well, I think it just used to be two
lot,
different
yeah.
jobs. I think it used to be like the internal, like the cleaning lady inside used to clean the inside of the windows, and the window washers would clean the outside of the windows.
Right.
I don't think I feel like window washing's pretty safe, to be honest. It's scary, but
I mean, I don't know the numbers.
I mean, it has to have definitely a higher level of like inherent risk than a lot of other jobs.
I'd say it's because of its nature, it's probably a lot lower. It's probably like stuff like a construction worker just has way more deaths or injuries, probably just from like cutting their hands on a saw or something.
Oh, well, I agree with that. I'd rather be like a window washer than a construction worker.
Any kind of?
Well, like a construction, some construction workers, they're brutal deaths. You ever see whenever they're building buildings, they have these like iron spikes that come out for the foundation,
Rebar,
and they have to put these like plastic stoppers on. Because too many times people have fallen and just like impaled themselves, and then we're still alive.
Like Vietnam.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, and they have a piece of fucking. Is it rebar?
It's rebar.
Rhubarb. Rhubarb's pie.
It's definitely not rhubarb.
Pie.
It's definitely not rhubarb.
They have a piece of pie sticking out of them, and then there's they have to figure out what to do. You have to either cut off the piece, because if you pull it out, then they'll start bleeding. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. Also, the people that work on before like. The buzzsaw hand drills like collapse on themselves when they feel flesh. The people that would just like go straight through their fingers and just cut them right off,
wouldn't even notice. They'd be on the next block.
Apparently you don't even feel it. Like you'll pick up the next block and you're like, oh, why is this red? And like your hand is gone.
That still happens. I mean, the craziest part is the people who like built like the Empire State Building, and they used to fucking take naps on fucking beams in the sky.
What was the job with trains back in the day? They'd have people climb and spin the thing on top with steam trains.
I'm not familiar with that
Excuse
one.
me?
You don't remember that?
one?
I don't remember it.
I went in school. It was like they would have them. I forget what it was for. It was probably to like.
Probably something with the engine.
Yeah, something with the engine. They'd have them climb on top, and they'd be twisting the thing on top for the engine or whatever, and they'd be just no safety harness, no nothing. They just climb, spin the thing.
I believe you. I believe there was something definitely dangerous with the first trains built. It's like we sacrificed many lives and paid them nothing for things to just work.
Yeah.
True. I mean, yeah, even like steamboats, they used to just like blow up.
Yeah, which is very strange.
That sounds like the worst way to die, like a fire on top of water. It's just the worst thing ever.
It's very ironic.
It's just too ironic.
The thing we need to put it out is it's right there. It's right there. How am I burning?
Yeah. I think about the Titanic. I think about the Titanic a lot.
A lot, yeah.
I really more than I should.
Probably.
But more than the actual disaster, I think about the movie. Like
He's never seen it.
How far
I've also never
how
seen it.
far after a disaster does like how much time has to pass until we can make a movie where the main story is about love and not the thing that killed, X hundred people? You know what I mean?
Excuse me?
Like how far after disaster can we make a love story about it? Because the Titanic is just a love story. Even it's not really about the Titanic.
Right.
It's about Jack and Rose. But like that would be totally inappropriate to do with like a 9/11.
Yep. That's where I went.
They both worked in the towers. And
between two towers. Like how far after a disaster
you have the screenplay at home? It sounds like you're ready to make the movie.
Danny's asking because he already has the movie.
No. How far after the disaster?
He's got the title. He already casted Leo.
Does it have to be in order to make a movie where it's not about the disaster anymore? It is now about a love story.
I think you could definitely do a good 9/11 romance now.
I think it's too early.
No, too early.
I think it needs to be at least
100 years?
I think at least
like 50?
30 to 50 years. Yeah.
30 to 50 years to do a 9/11.
So we're coming up on 30.
I mean, we got a while.
Like 7 years or something, or 8 years.
Decade.
Yeah, something like that.
No.
It's a whole decade.
I mean,
8
we got
years.
10.
Oh, yeah. No, 9 years. Well, 9 years,
10.
right?
10.
Oh, yeah,
2021.
God damn it, Danny.
We're also not even
yeah.
at
9
September
years.
yet.
Yeah.
True.
So in 10 years, your movie will come. Oh, there'll be one. Like, there's no doubt there'll be one.
I mean, we've already made a bunch of just
9/11 movies.
Yeah, very
like,
bad
As soon as it came
9/11.
out.
I mean, there's only like 2 9/11 movies.
What are the 9/11
There's Flight 93, which one time I had was one of the options on an airplane.
That's good.
Which is like fucking ridiculous. How could they possibly put that on there? And then there's the one with the autistic kid, incredibly bad and
No, isn't it the one with the-
audacious.
no,
Aren't there,
close.
isn't there also
there's
another
one
one
with
with
the
the people in the elevator trapped in the tower? or
No,
something
like the
that?
firefighters.
Oh, the ones that are in the rubble. Yeah.
that's a good one. And I think is that Ben Affleck? I feel like he always tries to.
But then there's then there's the one with the autism kid. I forgot what that's about.
I actually
though.
think there is a love story 9/11 thing. It's about. I'm pretty sure because I saw it recommended to me, and I went, you know what? I'm just gonna block this out of my memory.
plagiarism.
But you brought it back
Listen, I think
because it's too like these people get trapped like in an elevator in the tower, and then something happens, it's shaking or whatever.
but plenty of people have died in an elevator.
Yeah, they get chopped in half.
Yeah, dude, that happened in my mom's office building like 10 years ago.
Someone
Dude,
got
10
chopped in
years ago. The woman went to go step into the office building. Elevator doors closed, and they were like crushing her. And then she was like, "Wah!" And then it went up and fucking sawed her. Literally, fucking like the movie Saw, like in half. Half her body's in the elevator with all these horrifically traumatized people. Half her body's in the lobby.
You said it was going up.
And then my mom came home and complained that she had to walk down the stairs.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
That's very
There it
that's
is.
very New York.
That's like the people.
I love those.
That's very-
I love the
that's very New York.
meme about like someone's jumped in front of a train and everyone's upset that
It's
they're
like,
gonna
fuck,
be
now
late
I'm late
for
to
work.
fucking
Yeah.
work. Like, this guy's dead, and now I'm gonna be late to my 8 o'clock meeting.
very-
Yeah,
New
but that's different.
That is different.
That is very different because those people are selfish and cowards for jumping in front and making everyone late to work.
Yeah,
Go-
yeah.
do it where someone isn't gonna be late on their commute.
Yeah.
This one didn't choose to be chopped in half.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Also, how does I don't think an elevator door is gonna keep me in place. I'm getting out of there.
I don't know. You
No,
start
it's a
panicking.
Frail woman.
Maybe her hair was stuck in it. Who knows? I mean, there's a whole bunch of different possibilities.
I guess so.
I'm sure she was freaking out.